When I came to know through my friend, my Guru, Sri Gurumurthy, that Rajinikanth ji want to get into politics, I told Gurumurthy ji, please advise him on my behalf also not to do it. With all experience, I am giving this suggestion because I like and admire Rajinikanth. This is not good for him. Politics are not healthy. If you want to be healthy, you should not join politics. I am not comfortable with prepared speech. Today, I don't want to give a speech because today, this evening, is a very healthy evening. I call it as a healthy evening. Arogyame Mahabhagyamu. Health is wealth. If you have health, you can acquire wealth. If you have wealth, there is no guarantee you are assured of good health. The youngsters are following the Western lifestyle, sedentary lifestyle, and some of them are becoming lazy. If you become lazy, then you will become crazy. I am now 74. As long as I am in Delhi, I try to play badminton 1 hour a day. This is not to compete with Sindhu or Gopi Chand, but to take care of my health. I told him, by doing yoga, you will become yogya. Wrong notion that yoga is connected with religion. Yoga has no religion. It's an exercise of body and mind. One boy told me, sir, yoga is good, but this Surya Namaskara, I understood. Then I told him, if you have a problem with Surya Namaskara, do Chandra Namaskara. No problem. So some people link it to Modi. Yoga is not for Modi. That is for your body. You have to understand this. Nowadays, it has become a fashion for the youngster to go for packed food. I told them, try to convince them, Babu, this packed food is no good. No, sir, the food is instant. Then I told him, instant food means constant disease. You have to understand this. Health and education has been converted to not simply mission, but for commission. But we have a doctor here who has taken up this as a passion, and made it his life mission without doing any omission or giving any remission, doing with passion for the sake of the nation. If you have tension, you cannot pay attention and have retention. You'll be doing only pretension, as if everything is all right. Before the Britishers came, ruled us, ruined us, rooted us, and cheated us. Cheated some of our minds also. That's another problem. Promote, propagate, protect mother tongue. That is very much required for everybody, including doctors, because patients do not know English. Not only for doctors, for everybody, even for actors. Morning, afternoon, evening, night. Namaste, vanakkam. Vanakkam in the morning, vanakkam in the afternoon, night also. Because you don't know it's going to be a good evening or bad evening. Best. Anaivarku vanakkam. My dear brothers and sisters, I feel really honored that I've been asked to release this poster and join this 25 years of this great and noble foundation's good work. I am also very happy to be with my dear friend, superstar Sri Rajinikanth. I must mention here that Thiru Rajinikanth belongs to a rare class of extraordinary actors endued with humility, simplicity, and matchless social commitment. All of us look up to him with awe and admiration, but he remains humble and grounded, much like a majestic banyan tree spreading the branches wide, far, offering its banyan shade to all. Whenever I meet him, I feel very happy because he is not only an actor but a special human being, as I mentioned earlier. When I came to know through my friend, my Guru, Sri Gurumurthy, that Rajinikanth ji want to get into politics, I told Gurumurthy ji, please advise him on my behalf also not to do it. He said, Guru, no, he was telling that he is very much eager to serve the people. Then I told him there are better ways to serve the people. And with all experience, I am giving this suggestion because I like and admire Rajinikanth. This is not good for him. He said, no, you only advise him. So I telephoned to Rajinikanth at the cost of being misunderstood. I don't worry about anybody misunderstanding me because I have to make them to understand. And I told him my views. And as he has mentioned earlier, thanks to the Corona positive in Corona, but it had its effect, and finally he decided not to get into politics. Because politics are not healthy. If you want to be healthy, you should not join politics. Or if you join politics, you must try to reason politics, which is not that much easy. I'm not discouraging people from joining politics. More and more youngsters, they should join politics. But they should be disciplined, they should be honest, they should be dedicated, and then they should remain committed to the ideology. Then only they should choose this path of politics. That's my advice to the youngsters. My dear friends, I don't want to give a lecture. After becoming vice president, I am used to deliver a prepared speech. Even after I complete my tenure, that habit still continues. My staff tells me, better, sir, to go with a prepared speech. I'm not comfortable with prepared speech. Today, I don't want to give a speech because today, this evening, is a very healthy evening. I call it as a healthy evening. What a great education for all of us. Today, this evening, Dr. Raja Ravichandranji and also Narsinghanji, about two important aspects. Really, it's a good education to all of us. And I feel really very happy that I'm here to hear the full lecture. Initially, I told Sundar that we should conclude the program by 7 o'clock because I had to travel another 1 hour to attend another program. Luckily, yesterday evening, I could complete my program early in Nellore. And morning, I attended a medical camp, inaugurated, and then came here and attended that marriage also today morning. So there is no hurry for me. I told Miss Sunda, take your own time. That really proved to be very useful. I am telling you, my friends, one must go through the advice, because prevention is better than cure. If we, all of us are able to follow the advice and the medical guidance that is given by two stalwarts, it will be very, very useful to all of us and to also to our family members. My dear friends, there is no simply any substitute to good health. That's why our forefathers have told us, Arogyame Mahabhagyamu. Health is wealth. If you have health, you can acquire wealth. If you have wealth, there is no guarantee you are assured of good health. So one has to really take care of oneself by following the advices given by the eminent people. A majority of the premature deaths across the globe are happening because of not following good lifestyle, good food habits, sedentary lifestyle, and also not being friendly with the nature. I strongly believe that one has to be friendly with nature. Nature, culture, together for your better future. That is my advice to all the youngsters. Nature, culture, together for your better future. Culture, respecting elders, respecting Guru, spending time with family members, getting guidance from elders, and following little discipline at getting early, get up with the sun and try to go to bed at the earliest after the sunset. If you are able to follow these two things, most of our problems can be really addressed to. This is very much required for the youngsters, because the youngsters are following the Western lifestyle, sedentary lifestyle, and some of them are becoming lazy. If you become lazy, then you will become crazy. One has to understand this. And also little amount of exercise. Any exercise, some sport, some activity, that is very much required for the body, along with other precautions that has been suggested. First is lifestyle. This is my experience tells me. I am now 74. As long as I am in Delhi, I try to play badminton 1 hour a day. This is not to compete with Sindhu or Gopichand, but to take care of my health. And also do some 25 to 30 minutes of yoga, exercise. Yoga, according to me, is very, very important. And I'm happy world over, countries after countries, they are all now going for yoga. And one boy asked me from the audience earlier, when I was talking about this, "Sir, what is it I am going to get by practicing yoga?" I told him, by doing yoga, you will become yogya, become fit. And some people have a wrong notion that yoga is connected with religion. Yoga has no religion. It's an exercise of body and mind. And some people suggested, sir, one boy told me, sir, yoga is good, but this Surya Namaskara, I understood. Then I told him, if you have a problem with Surya Namaskara, do Chandra Namaskara. No problem. Wrong notion again. And some people link it to Modi. Yoga is not for Modi. That is for your body. You have to understand this. We are happy that our beloved Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Bhai, has taken it up, and the United Nations have approved it with overwhelming majority of the nations supporting it. That is for common good of the people. So we must all do it. And then food habits that also have effect. That's where these aspects come in. And eating cooked food. Nowadays it has become a fashion for the youngsters to go for packed food. I told them, try to convince them, Babu, this packed food is no good. No, sir, the food is instant. Then I told him, instant food means constant disease. You have to understand this. How can food be instant? It has to be cooked properly. That's why our forefathers, great-grandparents, they have recommended food, cooked food, proteinous food. Dr. M.S. Swaminathan Foundation doing a great work by trying to educate the people. We are all eating food, but we are not eating protein food. That another aspect that has to be taken care. We must go for protein food and timely food. Timely food and timely bed. This is what is required, along with what has been suggested by Dr. Ravichandranji. About kidney problems, about dialysis, all other aspects he has widely covered. I don't want to touch upon them. I don't have much knowledge. But I heard about Raja Ravichandranji's service. I first met him through my friend, Sri Subba Reddy of Seabros. At the very instant, I was very much impressed by the personality of Ravichandranji. Personality means not the physical, this thing, of the way he was trying to speak and he was trying to explain. The foundation which he has started and the service he is doing is really great. One has to admire. And along with the lifestyle, I am told, he is following simple living, high thinking, and then noble service to the people. He has taken it as a mission because our forefathers told us health and education should be treated as a mission. But of late, you know that health and education has been converted to not simply mission, but for commission. But we have a doctor here who has taken up this as a passion, and made it his life mission without doing any omission or giving any remission, doing with passion for the sake of the nation. That's why we all salute you, sir, for this great service you are doing. Ravi Chandran, see the name itself, Ravi, sun, Chandra, moon, both are there. Ravi takes care of your health, it provides you good health. And Chandra gives you happiness, pleasantness. Both are there with him. My dear friends, in spite of being a busy private practitioner, he is able to devote himself to the cause of championing public health. And I am told that he takes care of the poor people. And he charges minimum. Nowadays, seeing a patient for 500 rupees. Very rarely you get such doctors. And then, more than the treatment, giving proper guidance and education to the people, working with schools and colleges to educate the children, the future generation, about the need to protect their health, and then what to do and what not to do. That is very important, because educating the people should not be left to the government alone. It should be taken up by all. The government and the private sector must have proper understanding and coordination and cooperation. Public-private partnership is very much required, because we are a huge nation, huge population, and our good number of our people are below poverty line. So we need to educate them, we need to guide them. And the best way to guide them is guide when they were young, so that they can guide others. I am told that Safain Foundation is doing that noble work. I would like to compliment from the bottom of my heart Dr. Ravichandran ji and his team for doing such an excellent job. My dear friends, diagnosing early and then giving proper advice and guidance is very much required. This has to be the mission for everybody in the medical profession. And people should be told to follow proper lifestyle and reduce unnecessary tension. Because peace is the prerequisite for progress. If you have tension, you cannot pay attention and have retention. You'll be doing only pretension, as if everything is all right. So one has to really create peace for himself, in the family, and also in the neighborhood, in the society and the state and the country. This is very much essential, because we are having unnecessary tensions across the globe. And we are a peaceful nation right from the beginning. Though we were called as once upon a time as Vishwaguru, and we used to be one of the richest nations in the world. 35% of the GDP used to be from India before the Britishers came, ruled us, ruined us, looted us, and cheated us. Cheated some of our minds also. That's another problem. Minds that stale the way of living. That may be good for those countries. I don't want to denigrate them. But for us, we have to follow our own Indian methods. That's why wherever I go, I stress upon following the mother tongue. Promote, propagate, protect mother tongue. That is very much required for everybody, including doctors, because patients do not know English. And not only for doctors, for everybody, even for actors, for politicians, for collector, for everybody. They should be able to speak in the mother tongue of the people, so that they communicate better and people understand better. This is very much important. Though it's not directly connected with today's program, why I'm saying this is That will really help us to communicate better. And then follow our own Indian methods. One boy told me, sir, good morning. I told him, namaste. Then I told him, good morning now. After some time, what do you say? He said, good afternoon. Then I said, evening, good evening. Then I said, in the night, good night. I told him I will give a simple solution. Morning, afternoon, evening, night. Namaste. Vanakkam. Vanakkam in the morning, vanakkam in the afternoon, night also. Because you don't know it's going to be a good evening or bad evening. Best thing is follow your mother tongue. This is also very much required for every being to be at peace with himself or herself. You have to be peaceful within your mind. For that, yoga helps. For that, proper food habits also help. So I request every one of us here today to follow the good advice given by two eminent people, and I was informed Dr. Ravichandran ji is the architect and pioneer of kidney transplants across blood groups using Japanese technology and has successfully done several such transplants for the first time in our country. This is indeed a major breakthrough in the field of kidney transplantation in India and continue to benefit many patients. I am happy that a person from our region has become a doctor of international eminence. It's a pride moment to all of us, and the younger medical fraternity should emulate Dr. Ravichandran ji and follow his footsteps to take care of the societal needs and health of the people. My dear friends, I am also told that the foundation has also a unique program of PD assist, wherein the patients are assisted and encouraged to undergo home-based therapy of peritoneal dialysis. This is another boon given to the people, home dialysis. This guidance by such eminent people will help us to reduce our expenditure and also increase our lifespan. My dear friends, before I conclude, I'd like to say only one thing. Serving the poor, serving the need is serving the God. That's why our elder said, Manava Seva, Madhava Seva. I'm happy Dr. Ravichandran ji is doing that, and all of us should support the foundation and follow the advice given by him and the campaign to reduce salt. Reduce salt. We must go for a modern day salt satyagraha. Salt satyagraha. The truth lies in what he said. So we must reduce intake and increase our lifespan. Thank you very much. Namaskar. Nandri. Vanakkam.